for Minnesota. I'll tell you mine. This is how far the Minnesota Twins lineup has come. Brian Dozier, a 5'10", 160-pound dude, was your home run leader for the team, and now look at them. Now they're all massive, just power hitter. Not Polanco. Donaldson.
Hashtag Derek Falvey right there, dude. How he built that team.
Like, that guy in 2016 was your home run leader for the Twins.
42 home runs.
Fucking 5'10", 160-pound dude from Mississippi was your home run leader.
Tupelo. He'll always be the second most popular guy.
Trevor Plouffe, by the way, former Twin, he tweeted out that Brian Dozier was by far one of the top show ponies in the MLB. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about, show ponies? Apparently, in Major League Baseball, a show pony is when the players refer to the guy as the person who looks best naked on the team. So apparently, Brian Dozier is the show pony, one of the top 10 show ponies of modern baseball. So there you go, ladies, men who are interested in men. There you go. Think about Brian Dozier naked.
For anybody. I doubt anybody, listening has like MLB Network or something, but Kevin Millar on Intentional Talk.
Yeah, the guy that did
talks a lot about that. He talks about like show hair, show body, and stuff. Like he would talk about like when Gabe Kapler was managing the Phillies and now the Giants. Here he talked like, I shower with Gabe Kapler. Nobody wanted to shower with Gabe Kapler because he was a complete show pony. So,
yeah, show pony in Major League Baseball. The person on the team that
looks
best
naked. It's when your body looks the best.
Most of the girls in Minneapolis think that's Kepler.
Max Kepler right now, I'd say, is the show pony of the Twins. That kid, that
guy. Probably, unless we know something. Unless we don't know something. So.
I would say it's either Max Kepler or Josh Donaldson. By the way, Josh Donaldson got his number back.
I wouldn't say Josh Donaldson. I think Kepler's got to be it, to be honest.
Yeah, but
I would say maybe Jose Barrios. Maybe Jose Barrios.
Yeah, I could see Jose Barrios. What about
that dude's athletic as fuck, dude. He's pulled tractors down in San Juan.
Brusdar Graterol, man, when he was over here, he still does over with the
Dodgers.
He
was a fat little fuck. Don't tell him.
No.
Hey, maybe that's up his alley.
He had a Latino bubble butt.
Oh my god.
That's what he got.
That's what you look for in relievers, though. You want that bubble butt.
Yeah, you need the bubble butt. If they got the bubble butt, then it's a good
like Trevor May, he had the bubble butt.
Oh yeah,
Trevor May had a bubble butt.
Trevor May is now the show pony over at the Mets. It's either him or Thor.
Yeah. Lindor's the show pony.
Show ponies, Lindor. Yeah, that's for damn sure. He's
the dude's nickname is literally Mr. Smile. Yeah. So
you know who, former player of baseball that I would not want to be next to in the shower? Frank Thomas.
Oh,
he's got to be massive.
Oh, his nickname was the Big Hurt.
Yeah, he's got to be fucking. He's swinging 20 inches between the legs.
Yeah, jacked as all hell. I remember looking at this guy and like, why are you not in like the NFL?
That guy, he is massive. He still is. He's doing the Nutronics or Nutrinex commercials.
Oh, is he?
The male testosterone Nugenics, yeah. He's doing those commercials.
Trust me, he didn't use Nugenics to get that way.
He works at Fox too. He works at Fox with like David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez. I'm like, only one of these guys has not done steroids, and it's the guy you would least expect.
Yeah, it's Frank Thomas.
Yeah.
I
remember playing
that guy.
My cousin actually went to school with his kid. His kid is probably bigger than he is right now.
My cousin went to school once. That's about it.
With Jordan Sparks, right?
No, I went to school, and my sisters went to school with Jordan Sparks in Phoenix.
Ah.
Yeah. But that's So, Brian, Eric, your favorite Brian Dozier moment?
Oh, I mean, it has to be the one where we were down 8 runs. I'm pretty sure it was against the Tigers.
Yep, he hit the game winner.
Yep. He hit the game winner.
I remember that comeback. Yep.
We were not there. I think that, James, was that the game you tried to buy tickets to, but actually ended up buying tickets to the next day? Or...
No. So what happened was I was trying to buy tickets.
Well, we were listening to this game on the radio.
Yeah.
Or something. So I remember like Kurt Suzuki getting hit by the pitch. I remember
Suzuki. Is
Polanco's
he still a
single.
thing? Is he still with Atlanta?
Yep. And then he is now Angels.
I would look. Yeah, he is Angels. Yep, I remember. Yep, you're right. No.
He was
no,
with
no,
Nationals
no,
when they won the World Series.
No, it was what? Who do we have behind Garver? Jason Castro. He's the Angel. I know.
He was. I don't know if he still is. He got traded to San Diego though.
I know the Hawaiian Punch, Kurt Suzuki.
I'm looking it up right now here.
I would look it up, but my keyboard's broken. But no. So what happened was it was like a Friday night, and I was living over at Trisha's house, and we were sitting on the porch or on the decking. He's with the Angels. All right.
Yep.
So that guy. He always found a way to get hit by a foul tip. I remember the game he got.
Yep.
He took 2 foul tips in 2 innings straight to the fucking family jewels. Right? Took.
Sympathy with him on my part.
2 straight innings. He took a foul tip right to the.
As a guy who used to be a catcher, you always made sure. It's not necessarily that it doesn't matter how big your dick is. The cup is never big enough. So
2 straight innings, that guy took a foul tip off the end of the bat right to the coin purse. 2 straight innings. In the second one, you could hear the ooh over every microphone, and the umpire. It's kind of unwritten rule between umpires and catchers. If one of you gets hurt or gets hit by a pitch or foul tip, the other one will go. They'll walk the ball over to the pitcher, give the other guy some time to kind of recover. That umpire immediately called time, put his hand on his back, started rubbing the back of his jersey like he was his mama. Like, it's okay, just breathe. And the Hawaiian
umpires and catchers have to have good relationships. I actually had, even in youth and high school leagues, I knew most of the umpires and all that. So
speaking of getting hit in the coin purse, I got a story one day that
I just came up with that, by the way. I like it.
I don't know. I could say it right now if you want, but
what?
A story about getting hit in the coin purse.
Don't overuse it now.
All right.
We're
gently, just saying.
We're gently releasing it to the public. Okay. It's a soft opening,
it's a
just like Brian's coin purse.
You gotta pre-order that. But
yeah.
But maybe one time I'll tell you it.
Oh, are we done? All right.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it. I thought you were saying it.
I didn't know. But so I was a part of a D1 football school.
Quit bragging.
And I did the film for them because I obviously have no athletic abilities. And one game.
Yeah, you do. They're just not great.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Dickhead.
So I was at a place where they didn't need a video recorder or a videographer, and so I was on the sideline, not really paying attention, just behind the line of players. And one play, the quarterback was running out of the pocket, threw the ball away, and it just squared up and just nailed me in the nuts. Just wasn't paying attention. Every fucking player on that team.
No, Eric, what they call that is you doing your job. You were filming. You kept filming.
Oh, I was filming, but
it's like the people taking pictures here. They're still taking the snapshots here, but then they get hit in the jewels.
But yeah, it was.
James played hockey. He had to have been hitting the jewels a time or two.
Yeah, and I never wore a cup because it always slows you down.
What? That is just so stupid right there.
I never wore a cup because I was a winger. I mean, sometimes I was in front of the net, like Zach Parise style.
Okay, in baseball, I understood when the outfielders had that
when I played baseball in middle school and high school, I was always a center fielder or right fielder. I never wore a cup, ever. In football,
no, outfielders don't need to wear a cup.
And in football, I was an offensive lineman. I was a right guard / tight end. I never wore one.
No, I didn't either.
It just made me just chafing and the running, having waddle with it on.
I already run weird enough. I don't need to run.
I was a catcher in baseball. I'd rather have the cup than the glove.
Yeah. Well, I mean, duh.
You got every other equipment, so I guess yeah.
All right.
Literally square me. I'll take that. Literally square me up in the chest pad. I don't care, but I'm not giving up my cup for nothing. I don't care how bad it chafes. I don't care how bad it hurts. That damn thing is staying with me.
All right. So moving on quickly, running through sports. Yesterday, the NHL did their outdoor game at Lake Tahoe. It was the Vegas Golden Knights Fuck you, Alex Petrangelo. Acacia, if you're
Weren't
listening.
they like under like the Quebec Nordics jerseys though?
No, they were wearing. There were some like former quote unquote pro teams that used to play in Vegas way back in the day, and they were paying homage to them.
Didn't they have to postpone it though?
Yeah, they postponed it.
Who knew sun was warm?
That Colorado Avalanche ended up with an 8-hour and 4-minute power play because they had to postpone
How many
it.
goals did they score in that?
Because the NHL decided, hey, let's not have an outdoor game at Target Field in Minneapolis this year. Instead, let's cancel the Winter Classic, have 2 games over at Lake Tahoe, where I just looked at the current temperature right now. It's 40 degrees.
Yeah, fuck you.
Ice-
Yeah, I don't
ice
understand. How
stops
is
working
Gary
after
Bettman
32.
employed?
So they were literally, I told, when that game started, the sun was shining, it was warm, and I told her the ice was going to be shit. And guess what? It was. We had, after the first...
Didn't they use that like synthetic ice though out there for like the Stadium Series when they were in like
when they were in Los Angeles,
San Francisco?
When they played in Dodger Stadium and all that, they had that fake ice. But they tried to make real ice at Lake Tahoe. When the lake is not frozen, that's when you know it's fucked. And the sun was shining bright. They were right there. They were on the golf course that they have that Pro-Am charity tournament every year.
Yeah.
The one that Gronk always plays in, and Charles Barkley and all these other people.
Every
every
Kevin
summer,
Millar goes
yeah.
there.
Yeah, every summer they have that charity celebrity Pro-Am tournament there.
Yep,
So they
Aaron
were-
Rodgers, Steph Curry, all them. Go
Yeah,
there.
so they were on the, I think they were on like the 15th hole or whatever on the fairway. That's where they were. It was right next to literally like the beach of the lake shore. It was just, the ice was just shit. You could tell when guys were trying to stop, their skates would just get stuck and their legs would get jerked back behind them. It just sucked. So they restarted that game at 11 o'clock our time last night. And it finished at like 12:30.
That's insane.
Like, what the fuck? And so tonight, they had the Philadelphia Flyers and the Boston Bruins scheduled for 6:30 our time, puck drop. And now I just saw on Twitter it's going to be at least 8 p.m. They're already delaying because it's still 40 degrees. Ice stops working above 32 degrees.
You think the one league that would understand that?
Fucking
would be the
NHL realized this. You took the game out of Target Field. What was the temperature on New Year's Day? Probably 5, 10?
Yeah, somewhere
I
around
guarantee you it was under 20. Fucking, they went for the backdrop. That's what they did.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted the mountains in the back and the lake and everything. They didn't think about, Lake Tahoe, yeah, it gets cold, but it's not cold enough to have professional quality ice.
No.
We're in the middle of February, one of the coldest months of the year. You'd think that they would have ice, but no.
Maybe some pond hockey, but not professional.
Fuck
level.
Minnesota. Fuck Target Field. Let's go to Lake Tahoe.
Right, yeah, we can't do it here or anything. Oh, what we just have? Fucking sub-zero, like what? Negative 15 degree weather?
The fact that they were at Lake Tahoe and could not play on the lake tells you it's not cold enough for fucking professional quality ice. Fucking pond
How
hockey.
Gary Bettman still has a fucking job after all these years is beyond me.
Pond
If
hockey.
anybody-
Ice
If
just
fucking Roger
sticks in the
Goodell let
middle.
one work stoppage happen, he'd be out.
sticks in the middle, pond hockey, playing at some park, city-owned outdoor rink. Yeah, it's going to be bumpy ice. It's going to have ruts and all this shit because all they do is get some water truck out there and dump water on it every week or two. This is a fucking NHL. You got to have smooth, solid, slick ice.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get that. They were out there with fucking fire extinguishers trying to fucking patch up holes. They would make the snow. They would take the puck level of the alpha, go out with the fire extinguisher and a backpack pumper, like with weed control. Look at us. We're
Well,
fucking-
you remember like the Mythbusters episode where they were testing how to get beer, like a can of beer, the coldest or something. They found out like the fire extinguisher worked the best.
Well, yeah, but the way I always did it was if you had to buy warm beer and you were trying to drink it right away, take a wet paper towel, wrap it around
yeah.
the beer,
Better be a fucking IPA.
and stick it in the freezer for
Yep.
about 20